Hello, hello everyone. This is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for the Karmics. Um, Keep in mind that the karmic may or may not be your karmic. The karmic could be a male or a female as well. Um, so yeah, I just want to get that out the way. So keep in mind that the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest this week. It can manifest later on down the line of time. Or this present reading could be past energy. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So I did get messages during the pre-shuffle for the karmic. I picked up that the karmic could be getting karma this week. The karmic could be coming out of some type of illusion this week as well. Some type of illusion. I heard that the karmic is experiencing a half a cup. A half a cup. So the karmic is like going to get her like a reality check this week. Or the karmic is being forced to walk away, but the karmic is going to experience like a half a cup. So I picked up the energy of 7 of cups, but 7.5 of cups. So the karmic is going to experience a half a cup before they get to the 8th cup or something like that. So I heard something about a half of a cup. So I also picked up and heard that the karmic thought that they were going to be able to walk away from something, but they're actually going to have to crawl. So they're not going to walk away. They're going to crawl away. So I guess that's where I got the half a cup from. I heard the karmic is going to experience a half a cup. So I kind of like assumed it was the 7 of cups energy. But the karmic is going to experience a half a cup before they get to the 8th cup to actually walk away. Like some type of rebuking. The karmic is going to get like rebuked. And that's part of the karmic's karma. I'm hearing now that the karmic is not going to be able to. The karmic, somebody's going to make it hard for the karmic to just walk away. And I'm still picking up that's part of the karmic's karma. So the karmic thought that they were going to walk away like scot-free. But they're not. They're going to get karma before they're able to walk away. The karmic is going to get karma. The karmic thought that they were going to be able to just walk away. But I heard that the karmic might have to crawl away. Crawl away. The karmic could have been trying to cause somebody bankruptcy. The karmic could have been planning on stealing somebody's money, stealing somebody's life, some type of bankruptcy. The karmic wanted somebody to go bankrupt. That's in finances. That could be somebody's life. That could be somebody's love life, emotion. The karmic wanted bankruptcy for somebody, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, so. And then we got at the bottom of this deck right here, we have arrested. So the karmic might get arrested. Someone may be getting arrested. The karmic might get assaulted by the police. I don't know if the karmic was trying to walk away. I don't know if the karmic could have hit a cop and the cop is going to hit the karmic back. Or something like that. Did I say that right? The karmic could have physically hit a cop. And this cop is going to hit the karmic back. So I don't know if the karmic is being dragged. The karmic, okay. The karmic could be getting arrested this week. The karmic, it's like the police was going to arrest the karmic. And the karmic was going to walk out on their 2 feet. But the karmic might hit the police and the cop is going to hit the karmic back. And they might just drag the karmic out the house. Like arrest the karmic and just pull the karmic out. So the karmic is not going to walk away. They're going to like crawl away. So I don't know if this karmic got mental health issues or something. Yeah, this karmic, I'm picking that up now too. That's probably what I saw during the pre-shuffle, but I didn't want to assume what I was picking up on. But now I just looked over and I saw this arrested card. So it could be something to do with an arrest. Like the police was going to give the karmic the benefit of the doubt. Okay, you're getting arrested. Come on, let's go. We put these handcuffs on you. And the karmic might hit a cop. And that cop going to hit that karmic right back. The karmic might end up on the floor. So the karmic might get into a fight with the police. And they're going to, the karmic going to have to crawl or something. The karmic going to be crawling. Or something like that. Or this is of the 5D. That could be of the 5D as well. Yeah, some type of arrest. Alright, so let me just go ahead and jump in. So, and then at the bottom of the deck we have miracles. So collective, I'm picking up that I don't know if the karmic could have offended you, collective. The karmic could have did something to you and you was waiting for justice. Collective, you might get justice this week. This karmic might get caught, get obtained, get arrested. This could be the 5D or the 3D. Maybe the karmic was under some type of illusion that they'll never get caught. Or that someone will never figure it out or something like that. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is like a 3D criminal case. And collective, the karmic could have offended you or a loved one. And the karmic might get arrested this week. But the karmic is not going to go without a fight. The karmic going to try to fight the police or something like that. Yeah, the karmic going to try to fight the police. Alright. What's the karmic's overall energy? Yeah, illumination. So this is the karmic's overall energy, illumination. Okay, so yeah. And this card right here is a little bit foggy. So the karmic was like in some type of fog. I picked up during the pre-shuffle like that 7 of Cups energy. So in this picture, it's like a little bit foggy. So I don't know if somebody might catch the karmic off guard. The karmic's home could get raided like early morning hours. Somebody might catch that karmic off guard. The karmic's home might get raided like early morning hours or something like that. It's going to be foggy. The karmic not going to be able to see clearly. Where the book? So let's read. Illumination for the karmic. That's the karmic's overall energy. So it's going to be some type of illumination for the karmic. Or something's going to be illuminated about the karmic. Mist rising on Alpine Lake. Alright, so some type of mist. Alright, so the sacred landscape wants you to know. The upward spiraling mist rising in the mountains suggests that those in the realm of spirit. Your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds, even if you can't see what's ahead. Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think. And you will be guided in a wondrous way. Yeah. So, this karmic is getting chastised and corrected this week. And the karmic's spirit protectors and ancestors and guardians is allowing this to happen to the karmic for the karmic's overall good. Because the karmic could have been under some type of illusion. Yeah. I don't know. This karmic might even pass away this week. This karmic could pass away as well. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. Yeah, this karmic might experience some type of heartbreak this week. But it's karma. It say, if you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think. So this karmic was going off what they see and what they think. But something else is happening. The karmic was under some type of illusion, but the truth is happening. So it's like the karmic could have been under some type of illusion that they were right and somebody else was wrong. But the reality of the situation is the karmic could be getting arrested this week because they're wrong. So in spite of what the karmic see and what the karmic think, I'm hearing the truth is happening. The truth is happening. This karmic could be like a drug addict. This karmic could be a drug addict. So it's like if this karmic end up in jail, it's like the karmic is not going to have no choice but to like detox. And then the truth and reality is going to dawn on the karmic while they're in prison. Because of some type of illusion. The karmic could be like an alcoholic or a drug addict. And the karmic was wrong. But the karmic was swearing up and down they were right. But they were under some type of illusion. So the truth is happening. And the karmic going to have to accept it. And they are going to accept it when this illusion wear off. Some type of illusion. The karmic was under an illusion. So the karmic's judgment was off. The karmic's judgment could have been off because of drugs, or the karmic's judgment was off because of spell work. But the truth is happening this week, and it could be the karmic getting arrested. The karmic could have did something to somebody while they were under the influence and went home. And it's like when the cops come knocking on the karmic's door, the karmic not expecting to get arrested because they're under the influence. Their judgment is off. Or their mental state is off. Or something like that. Give me a message for the karmic. Yeah, the karmic could have did something to somebody and went home. And the karmic gonna be shot when the police show up at their door or something like that. Yeah, woman holding a coin. Yup, something could be about money or some type of commitment, some type of practicality or something. The karmic could be dealing with this woman holding a coin, or the karmic could be this woman holding a coin. The karmic could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or the karmic could have been dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. That could be like, this could be equivalent to the Queen of Pentacles. And then we got walking away again. Yep. Yep. So, the karmic could have been trying to offend this woman holding a coin. This karmic probably never would have thought that this woman holding a coin would have called the cops on the karmic. But this woman holding a coin might call the cops on the karmic. The karmic could have been dating this woman holding a coin. The karmic could have been trying to take this coin from this woman. Because I picked up on the pre-shuffle that the karmic was trying to cause bankruptcy for somebody. And it could have been this woman holding this coin. And then we got evil family members. So the karmic could be related to this woman holding a coin. The karmic could have been the evil family member to this woman holding this coin. Or something like that. Alright. Alright. Give me messages for the karmic for this week. Give me messages for the karmic for this week. Yeah, we have royalty. I'm also hearing that the karmic know better. The karmic know better. Give me one more for the karmic. Then we have a starseed. The karmic could be a starseed, but the karmic just has to evolve. The karmic could be a starseed. The karmic could be royalty. Or the karmic was trying to offend a starseed who's like royalty or considered royalty. So royalty and starseed. I'm also picking up the karmic chose the wrong path, like on purpose. The karmic could have been being rebellious. The karmic didn't want to accept their royalty or being a starseed. It's like the karmic didn't want nothing to do with this. The karmic wanted nothing to do with this. So this week, spirit could be redirecting the karmic through some type of karma. The karmic might get redirected back into their royalty being a starseed or something. Or the karmic is going to realize something about royalty in a starseed. That somebody was a starseed and they're actually considered royalty on the 5D. Or maybe even a 3D. The karmic could have been thinking that they're royalty and they're a starseed. So the karmic could have been thinking they're royalty, they're a starseed, and they can do whatever they want to people, and they're never going to get karma. But the karmic could have been under an illusion of spell work or drugs. Yeah, the karmic could have been thinking that they can do what they want to do to people, and that they wouldn't get karma because the karmic was thinking that they're royalty and that they're a starseed. So let me see. All right, what's going on with this royalty energy? Yeah, crying over someone. Yeah. What's going on with the starseed? What's the spill with the starseed? Yeah, regret. Yeah. I think the karmic is going to realize that they offended somebody that they should not have. The karmic is going to be crying over someone that's royalty. And the karmic might regret offending a starseed. Yeah, this karmic is going to get arrested on a 3D or the 5D. Someone regrets what they did to you, how they treated you, how they contributed to the mess. Yeah. Or the karmic was trying to make somebody else regret something that the karmic felt as though the karmic could have wrongfully felt offended. Or something like that. Some type of illumination is going on. And I think the karmic this week is going to realize that they were wrong or they were in the wrong about something. And then we got thief. So rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional. Yeah. This karmic could have been trying to rob somebody. And they're going to end up getting arrested or something. Yeah. So I'm going to pull 2 cards here for the karmic. This is my deck I use for all things practical. And we're going to see what spirit is suggesting for the karmics to do this week that's practical. All right, give me 2 cards for the karmic for this week. All right, we have ground yourself. Yeah, the karmic needs to be grounded. The karmic needs to be practical about something. Because the karmic was in some type of illusion and it wasn't like practical. It was an illusion. So the karmic wasn't in reality. It say get grounded in your body and connect back to earth. The karmic might have to detox from some type of poison, drugs, or spell work. Because something's going on within the karmic's body. Yeah, get grounded in your body and connect back to earth. So the karmic might have to literally detox from some type of drugs. Yeah, something going on with the karmic's body. And spirit is telling the karmic, get grounded in your body. And it's like, and then connect back to the earth. You got to get grounded in your body first. You got to get sober. Or something like that. Give me one more for the karmic. Yeah, escape materialism. Yeah, this karmic could have been trying to steal from somebody. Yeah, this karmic, I heard entitlement. The karmic felt entitled. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. Yeah, this karmic. This karmic has something twisted. So spirit is telling the karmic escape materialism. So the karmic was very materialistic. It's like, what I'm hearing is, it's nothing wrong with being materialistic. But you have to be grounded in your materialism so you'll know how to balance it. You will know how to be humble. Because everybody likes material things. Everybody likes nice things. But you have to be grounded and balanced out. And that's what the karmic lacked. The karmic wasn't grounded while they were trying to be materialistic. The karmic wasn't grounded. So spirit is telling the karmic, shift your focus away from material and develop a healthier inner world. So something, like I said, something is going on with inside the karmic. Something is going on with inside the karmic. Something is going on with the karmic's body. Or something. What I just heard too, this karmic could be intoxicated. Somebody gonna hit that karmic so hard that the karmic gonna sober up. And this could be the police. The karmic gonna hit a cop. This cop not gonna shoot the karmic. This cop gonna knock the shit out this karmic. This cop gonna take their hand and hit this karmic. Something to do with money. I don't know if the karmic might rob a bank this week and then go home. Because the karmic feel as though society owe them something. Because the karmic could be intoxicated and not in reality. Yeah. It might be the police that not... This karmic could be towed down. And this cop ain't gonna shoot the karmic. The karmic gonna hit this cop. And this cop gonna take their hand and knock the shit out of this karmic. This karmic gonna get hit back. And then get arrested. Because there's something to do with the karmic being materialistic. I'm also picking up too, this karmic might steal something from a family member or a lover. And the karmic is going to like leave the scene or go on a run. The karmic is going to get confronted by the law. And the karmic going to tell the police that whatever they stole from their lover, it's like the karmic feels entitled. The karmic feels entitled to something. I don't know if the karmic gonna steal somebody's car, but it's material. It's something of the earth. Is material. And spirit is saying, shift your focus. The karmic don't want to give something back. That's material that belongs to somebody else. I'm picking that up too. The karmic don't want to give it back. So the karmic might steal something from somebody, a family member or a lover. And the karmic gonna get confronted, and then the police gonna say, okay, you have the items in your possession, you have to give that back. And the karmic gonna say, no, I don't. I deserve this. This is mine. I deserve this. But the karmic was trying to steal it. Yeah. Get grounded in your body and connect back to earth. So the karmic needs to sober up off of literally liquor or drugs or some type of spell work. And then after the karmic get grounded, spirit is saying escape materialism. Shift your focus away from material and develop a healthier inner world. Karmic, that don't belong to you. So it's something going on within the karmic. Mind and body. That's like an illusion. It's not true. The karmic feels entitled. Or the karmic could be like an extremist. And the karmic could be blaming like society and the government on their own bad choices. So this is a situation where the karmic could be a drug addict, and the karmic can't keep a job. So the karmic go rob a bank, and they want to blame it on the government. They want to blame it on COVID. They want to blame it on this. No, it's the karmic. It's the karmic's inner world, or something like that. Or the karmic could have bad spending habits. Yeah. Yeah, then we have avoid toxic people. Yeah. This karmic could have also been hanging out with like a group of people. See, the karmic could have been hanging with a group of people. This group of people knew the karmic was like off or crazy. And they encouraged the karmic to do whatever type of devilment that the karmic gonna do this week. And then it's like when the karmic actually commit this crime, all the karmic's friends gonna be shocked that the karmic actually did it. But they encouraged the karmic to do it, knowing that this karmic was like an extremist or the karmic was like unstable. So Spirit is telling that karmic avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring it down. So this karmic could have been hanging around with fellow drug addicts or fellow alcoholics. And the karmic was like, F the president, F the world, F the government. And the karmic friends was like, yeah, F that. If you want to go rob a bank, go ahead and rob a bank. They owe us anyway. But it's like the karmic friends who was encouraging the karmic to do something crazy, they not going to do it with the karmic. They going to sit back and watch the karmic do it. So, I don't know how old this karmic is or how old these karmics is. But I'm picking up different scenarios. These karmics is not in reality. And it could be because of drugs. Yeah. So basically, these karmics is hanging out with people that's going to get them in trouble. Yeah. Alright. So, what's going on with the karmic this week? What can the karmic expect? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So the karmic or somebody else, it could be a Pisces or Sagittarius, or somebody had those signs in their chart, the Wheel of Fortune. Something got karma attached to it. Something was bound to happen, that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune could also be cause and effect, the laws of attraction. You get what you give. So the Wheel of Fortune, this could be a situation where the karmic got bad spending habits. So it's like the karmic got paid on Friday, last week Friday, and here we go. It's Tuesday. The karmic don't got no money. So now the karmic contemplating robbing somebody or robbing a bank. But it's like the Wheel of Fortune. Karmic, go ahead and rob that bank if you want to. Cause and effect. You don't have money because you spent all your money. You drink your money up, or you carelessly spend your money. The Wheel of Fortune, cause and effect. What goes around comes around. The laws of attraction. You don't have, when this will came back around, karmic, you didn't have no money because you spent all your money. You have a job, karmic, so you can't say, you can't blame that on the government because you have a job. Or something like that. Can't blame everything on the government. When that will came back around, karmic, your money was gone. Or this is something like the karmic could have been in the process of wanting a promotion at work, but the karmic didn't get this promotion because the karmic going to work and the karmic be drunk. Or the karmic be high, so the karmic didn't get no promotion. Laws of attraction, cause and effect. The Wheel of Fortune. Karma, karmic. Here we got the Tower. This was bound to happen. The karmic could be a Scorpio dealing with a Scorpio, or the karmic could have Scorpio in their chart. The Tower could also be Aries. Yeah, this Tower was bound to happen. And I'm looking at what caught my eye was these two down here. It's like this animal, this right here is like they taking notes down here. Everybody taking notes and watching the karmic. The Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm picking up a scenario is, say like the karmic had a job since last year. And the karmic asked their boss, can I get a promotion? So the karmic boss was like, yeah, you could get a promotion, but I'm going to keep an eye on you because I know you have issues. You like to come in late. You coming to work high. You coming to work drunk. So the karmic boss was like, I'm going to watch you for a whole year. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to keep my eye on you. Next year this time, I'll let you know if I'm going to give you this promotion. Now, during the whole year, the karmic didn't make any improvements. So this week, it's like the karmic going to be mad because they had a tower moment. But the karmic didn't do what they were supposed to do during the year. So the karmic not going to get this promotion, the tower. I'm picking up, somebody told the karmic, I'm going to keep my eye on you. And then next year around this time, we're going to see. So here we go this week. This week is a year later. And the karmic is experiencing a tower moment. But I'm picking up, it's cause and effect karmic. You get what you give. You didn't get this promotion because you didn't keep your end of the bargain, karmic. So this tower was like bound to happen, cause and effect. Ooh. And then we have temperance. So the karmic could definitely be a Sagittarius. Somebody else could definitely be a Sagittarius. Or this karmic could have Sagittarius in their chart. Yeah. This tower is happening because Spirit want that karmic to do something in moderation. Or somebody is tired of being patient with the karmic. So it might be a tower moment around somebody's patience. Or this could be the karmic's angel or ancestor, temperance. The karmic's angel or ancestor caused this tower moment because the karmic not listening. The karmic is not listening. So something happened last year around the same time. I'm picking up last year. Something's coming back full circle. All right, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. Yeah. The karmic could be a Pisces. The karmic could be dealing with a Pisces, or the karmic could have Pisces in the chart. The Hangman, Pisces. Yeah. This karmic, This karmic is like a karmic for real. I'm hearing the karmic's third eye is not awakened. I don't know if Spirit was sending a karmic over the year. Within the past 365 days, Spirit was sending the karmic through tests, trials, and tribulations to get the karmic's third eye to awaken. Or for the karmic to be enlightened about something. But the karmic wasn't budging. The karmic wasn't moving. So Spirit wanted the karmic within this 365 days. Spirit wanted the karmic to go on the upright and to be enlightened about something. But the karmic never got enlightened. So it's like Spirit is saying, this is what you get. You get a tower because you did not allow me to enlighten you. You wouldn't take heed to whatever was going on in the karmic's life within the past 365 days. The karmic wasn't taking heed. So, okay, you get a tower. I'm also hearing this could be the karmic's probation officer. Somebody's tired of being patient with this karmic. Or this could be a judge, temperance. Yeah, this could be the karmic's probation officer or something that was giving the karmic like chance after chance this whole year. Or something like that. Yeah. I'm also picking up that the karmic might get karma this week because the karmic was supposed to tell somebody something, or the karmic was supposed to tell the truth about something, or be honest about something, or the karmic was supposed to apologize to somebody. And because I'm going to give an example. This could be something to do with the law, the criminal system, or work, love, and life. But I'm going to give an example of what I see in the cards. Say like the karmic is married and the karmic had a third party. Last year, this week, the karmic got caught cheating. So the karmic wife was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a year to tell the third party that you're married. If you don't tell that woman you married, next year this time, I'm going to tell her. Because I know you still messing around with the third party. I know you still messing with her. But I'm going to give you a year, karmic. And if you don't tell her you married to me, I'm going to tell her. So it's like collective. The karmic could be a man and he was taking his wife like for granted. But somebody going to call his karmic bluff this week. And the karmic going to have a tower moment. Because there's a need for something to be balanced. It's the need for something to be made right. Yeah, I'm giving that for an example. Somebody, the karmic could have been thinking somebody was playing. So this week, the karmic wife might get in touch with his third party or his mistress and tell this woman that the karmic is married. And the karmic going to have a tower moment. Because he didn't tell it. He didn't tell his mistress. So the wife going to do it. I'm giving that for an example. But something like that is going on. Yeah, something like that going on. This karmic wasn't listening. This karmic wasn't listening to spirit. Or this karmic wasn't listening to another person. And it's like this week, the karmic, somebody going to call a karmic bluff or something like that. I'm also picking up the karmic could have been dealing with a Capricorn. The karmic could have been dealing with a Capricorn. And I heard third eye with the hangman. I don't know why, but I picked that up intuitively in this energy, in this reading. I heard the third eye. The karmic could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or the karmic could be a Capricorn or got Capricorn in their chart. I'm hearing it's a requirement for you to have your third eye awakened if you're a Capricorn or you have Capricorn in your birth chart or you dealing with a Capricorn. It's a requirement for your third eye to be awakened. So I don't know if a Capricorn was trying to tell this karmic to do something a certain type of way because a Capricorn's third eye was open. So it could have been a Capricorn telling a karmic to do something a specific way. And the karmic wasn't listening to this Capricorn. So this week, the karmic is going to have a tower moment. Because a Capricorn was trying to tell that karmic something. Or this karmic is a Capricorn. And this karmic could be like low vibrational. This karmic is not awakened. So what I'm hearing is this karmic could be a Capricorn. But this karmic don't act like a Capricorn because they're not awakened. So spirit is saying you not even operating from your major arcana. People don't even know you a Capricorn. People think you something else. I don't know if people could have been thinking that this Capricorn is a Pisces. But it's like this karmic, if they a Capricorn, they was not awakened to even who they are. It's like this karmic wasn't even operating from their own element or their own major arcana. So spirit, like, if you want to be a good Capricorn or if you want to be you're a Capricorn, I'm trying to awaken your third eye. But it's like the karmic wouldn't let spirit awaken their third eye. So the karmic gonna get a sour moment. Or the karmic have like a specific Capricorn placement in their chart. I'm also picking up this karmic. I'm hearing first thing first. I don't know everything, but I'm just telling you guys what I'm picking up intuitively, and I may explain it the best I can. I'm hearing first thing first. This karmic could have been trying to unblock a chakra. But spirit and maybe even a person was telling this karmic, I think you should Your third eye has to be awakened before you unblock that chakra. But it's something to do with that Capricorn energy, or some devil energy, or being a Capricorn. If this karmic is not a Capricorn sun sign, this karmic has like Capricorn placement that I'm hearing the karmic took interest in, or the karmic wanted to unblock something or pull something up. But I'm hearing spirit say first thing first. Your third eye has to be awakened. It's something to do with a chakra though. I'm hearing a chakra. Because you have to do things in order. I don't know everything about chakras and the planetary, what you call it, the birth chart. I don't know everything, but I'm just telling you guys what I'm picking up intuitively. And because I don't have the full knowledge of it, I can only try to put it together the best I can and try to explain it to y'all. But it's something that this karmic wanted to do. And spirit was trying to say, you can't do that like that. Your third eye has to be awakened first, and then you can unblock that chakra. I don't know if the karmic wanted to do something from their north node. The karmic could have Capricorn in their north node. And spirit was trying to tell the karmic, you're not going to live out your north node successfully until your third eye is awakened. So stop trying to open up that chakra, because it's going to backfire. Or something like that this karmic was trying to do. This karmic did have knowledge of something. I'm hearing this karmic did have knowledge of something, but they didn't want to listen. So the karmic could have been under somebody's leadership. The karmic could have been reading certain books. But this karmic wanted to do something their way. And lo and behold, the karmic going to experience the tower moment, because the karmic wasn't listening. Or the karmic thought something was going to be successful for them without doing shadow work. I see that too. And I'm hearing that too. The karmic did not want to do shadow work. Yeah, so, yeah, something like that. The karmic didn't want to do shadow work. So something, it's like the karmic, because the karmic wasn't listening to some type of knowledge, the karmic is still going to have to go back to square one. Or something like that. Clarify the tower. Clarify the tower. Yeah, justice, yeah. So the karmic could be a Libra dealing with a Libra, or got Libra in their chart. Yeah. The karmic could be going through a divorce this week. The karmic spouse could be kicking the karmic out. The karmic didn't see this coming, and this could be karma. Or the karmic didn't expect somebody to do what was right. The karmic didn't expect somebody to do something that the right thing to do. And this could go back to what I said. The karmic thought that his wife would not tell on him, but his wife is going to tell on him. The karmic's wife is going to tell his mistress, the karmic is married. That's my husband. And the karmic never thought in a million years that his wife would actually do the right thing. The karmic's wife could have been like, your mistress deserves to know. She needs to know. It was the right thing to do for the karmic to be honest and tell somebody he was married, but he didn't. So since the karmic didn't want to do the right thing, his wife gonna do it. And the karmic not gonna see this coming this week. Or this could be the karmic's probation officer. This is the karmic's wife, probation officer, the legal system, or karma. I'm hearing universal law. I'm hearing universal law. Or something to do with astrology or something. Or something. This karmic was being hard-headed. Clarify, temperance. So I'm hearing that this tower moment happening in the karmic's life was the right thing for the karmic. It was bound to happen because the karmic was the hangman in reverse. The karmic wasn't enlightened about something. The karmic didn't want to listen. The karmic could have been being impatient. The karmic could have left their spouse. So this could also be a situation. The karmic could have got married and then just up and left their spouse. And then it's like this week, the karmic spouse might win the lottery. And the karmic gonna hear that their spouse won the lottery, and the karmic want to go back home. The karmic spouse gonna be like, "No, you left me last year, and I was begging you and begging you to come back, and you wouldn't come back to me. So now that I won this lottery, I got all this money. You not coming back, cause the hangman in reverse could be somebody that leave. Yeah, the karmic didn't stick around. It's like the karmic left their spouse." The karmic was hangman in reverse. And then we got the 7 of Swords in reverse. So the karmic could be an air sign dealing with an air sign, or the karmic could have air in a chart. So far, the karmic or somebody else could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or a Libra. I just heard this is the karmic's makeup. This is the karmic's energy. So the karmic could be sun, moon, rising in whichever order. The karmic concerning their sun, their moon, and their rising. The karmic has Sagittarius somewhere, Libra somewhere, and Pisces somewhere in their sun, moon, and rising. Those 3 signs make up the karmic sun, moon, and rising. Sagittarius, Pisces, and Libra. That's what I just heard. This is the karmic's birth chart. So it could be their sun, moon, or rising, or something like that. So the karmic gonna get caught. The karmic gonna get caught. The karmic, yeah, that's what I just said. The karmic is trying to get a. The karmic not gonna get away with something that they was trying to do. I don't know if the karmic was trying to defy universal law, or the karmic felt as though they were beyond laws of attraction. The karmic felt as though they were above something. So this could be universal law, earthly law, divine law, laws of attraction, karma. This karmic thought they were above something. And the karmic gonna find out that that don't work like that. So divorce. The karmic could be going through a divorce or like a breakup. Or the karmic was trying to cause somebody a divorce or a breakup. The karmic spouse could have been telling the karmic, if you don't change, if you don't stop cheating on me, if you don't go to rehab, I'm going to give you a year. The karmic spouse could have told the karmic, I'm going to give you a year. And if you don't stop cheating on me, if you don't go to rehab, I'm filing for a divorce. So this week, the karmic spouse might file for a divorce or break up with the karmic. Or the karmic owes somebody some money, and this person said, I'm going to give you a year to pay me back my money. If you don't pay me back my money, I'm taking you to court, or I'm calling the cops on you. And somebody might call the cops on the karmic or take the karmic to court. Or somebody told the karmic, if you steal from me again, the karmic could have stole something from somebody last year. And this person told the karmic, if you steal from me again, if you put your hands on me again, I'm calling the cops on you. The karmic did this to this person last year. And the karmic gonna do it again to this person this week. And somebody gonna call the cops on the karmic. But this person already warned this karmic. They already told the karmic that they was gonna do this. So I don't know if the karmic could be underestimating their parents or a lover. Or their probation officer. And then we got fake. Someone who isn't themselves to gain friends and popularity. They seem very nice to everyone, yet trash talks them behind their back in order to improve their social status. What's the spell with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in reverse? Yeah, truth unveiled. The truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon. Secrets have been kept hidden that will come out. Yeah. So this karmic gonna get the truth this week. Or somebody else is gonna get the truth about this karmic this week. Or the karmic is gonna be forced to accept some type of truth. Yeah. What's the spill with the Tower and Justice? Yeah, a moocher. Someone who survives off another person's income. One who, even if they have their own money, will use someone else's first. Yeah. This karmic was being a moocher. So I don't know if the karmic was doing this to their spouse. Or doing this to their parents or something. The karmic is experiencing a Tower moment because they're a moocher. The truth is going to be unveiled that the karmic is a moocher. Or somebody close to the karmic could have been telling the karmic to stop doing something. The karmic could have been stealing from somebody and somebody told the karmic, stop. Stop doing that. The karmic kept doing it. So somebody might snitch on the karmic. Or something like that. What's the spill with Temperance and Seven of Swords in reverse? Yeah, divination, spying. Someone is consulting the tarot to get information on you. Getting readings on you, asking the psychic. So Spirit want the karmic to stop divination, spying. Or stop doing divination or something like that. Or stop using divination to financially get one up over people. So this karmic like probably cast spells on people or something to get money. Or somebody's going to get a tarot reading on the karmic. Someone is consulting the tarot to get information on you. Getting readings on you, asking a psychic. So somebody could have been telling that karmic, stop doing tarot readings on me. Stop pulling on my energy. Stop trying to do spell work on me. Stop. Or something like that. And the karmic wouldn't listen. So collective, you could have been telling that karmic to stop like spying on you. Stop doing tarot readings on you. Collective, I don't know if this karmic could have been, the karmic could have kept tapping into your energy and you was telling that karmic to stop. And collective, this karmic wouldn't listen to you since last year. But collective, this week when the karmic tap into your energy, something might happen to this karmic. Or collective, you might expose this karmic. Because you kept telling this karmic to stop like doing spell work on you. Stop astro traveling to you. So collective, you gonna tell on this karmic or something like that. Somebody might tell on this karmic that they're a moocher. This could be tarot readers as well. This karmic could be a tarot reader. Collective, this karmic could be a tarot reader. And there was another tarot reader telling the karmic to stop. Stop doing spell work over the collective. Stop lying to the collective. Stop trying to tap into my energy. Stop trying to compete with me. We are tarot readers. We all work together. We all this and that. So collective, whoever this karmic is, it might be another tarot reader that exposed this karmic. Because this karmic wouldn't stop doing something. And somebody kept trying to tell that karmic to stop. But I just heard this karmic thought they were above the law. So I'm hearing this karmic never thought they would get karma. Collective, you was trying to tell this karmic, somebody was trying to tell this karmic something. And this karmic was like, man, whatever. The hangman in reverse. Yeah. Or collective, somebody was stealing your content. The karmic was stealing your content or something. It's like collective, the karmic was steal your videos or something. Collective, say like you a YouTube reader, or the karmic was stealing content from a YouTube reader. The karmic was taking this YouTube reader's content and bringing it to like Facebook or Patreon, something this karmic was doing. The karmic was taking something from one place and bringing it somewhere else. But the karmic was being a moocher. Or collective, the karmic was like getting, the karmic was posing as a tarot reader and was doing fake tarot readings and getting people money and not giving them readings or something. So it's like collective, the karmic stole your picture and was going in YouTube and making people think they were you and was taking people money. But it really wasn't you, collective. The karmic was being a moocher. The karmic was being a moocher. Collective, the karmic was surviving off of you or somebody else's income. Even if they have their own money, will use someone else's first. So collective, the karmic was making money off of like your name or your content. Even if the karmic had their own money, collective, the karmic was still, collective, this is like the karmic having a job. But it's like collective, the karmic for leisure or like for a second income, that's what the karmic would do for a second income. And collective, this karmic was making money off of your content or using your picture to get to have like the YouTube community or YouTube viewers to get a reading from them, the karmic. But it wasn't really you, collective, it was the karmic. But your subscribers was paying this karmic money thinking that it was you. I heard that too. Collective, this karmic had a job, and their second job was scamming you. That was like their second job, and they made a lot of money from it too. So collective, I don't know for how long. It could have been a whole year. This karmic was scamming your viewers or something like that, making your viewers or your subscribers, collective, think it was you, but it wasn't you. Or collective, you're going to find out this week who the scammer is. You might find out this week who the karmic actually is. Or collective, the karmic could be one of your viewers or one of your subscribers. And they was the one who did this to you or something? Or was doing this to you? Tell me more about this divination, Spying. Yeah, toxic connection. Their relationship involves constant fighting on thin ice with each other, but trying to maintain a relationship. So, collective, this karmic could have been offending you with another party. Oh, collective, whatever the karmic was doing to you, the person that they had this toxic connection with, collective, this could be the person that might tell you. Yeah. So whoever the karmic was in a toxic, whoever the karmic is in a toxic connection with, they're the one who might expose the karmic. Or collective, the karmic was getting tarot readings done on you. This karmic a little bit crazy. Collective. Collective. This karmic is not intuitive at all. I'm going to tell you what I see in the cards that the karmic was doing to you for like a whole year. Collective, this karmic would go to a tarot reader that they knew was intuitive. And collective, the karmic would get a tarot reading on you. And maybe even about your toxic connection. And collective, this karmic could have a channel. But it's like collective, the karmic will go to another tarot reader, get a tarot reading about you, and then go back to her channel and talk about your toxic connection. So collective, I'm picking up that this karmic tarot reader, she don't use cards. She don't use tarot cards. She probably just talks. But collective, when she's talking about your toxic connection. So this karmic, either this karmic YouTube reader doesn't use tarot, or it's like collective, when this karmic YouTube reader does her readings, the screen is dark, so you can't see it. That's because this karmic is not intuitive at all. And she goes to another tarot reading, get readings, and then go back to her channel and speak forth her so-called readings. But it's not coming from her. It's coming from another tarot reader. But it's like collective, the karmic's whole YouTube channel is about you. It's about you, collective, and your toxic connection. And collective... This is crazy. This is bold. This is crazy. So collective, I don't know if this karmic could have been trying to unblock a chakra, hoping that it would make her more intuitive. Because it's like this karmic is not intuitive. In real life, she's not. So this karmic was going to another tarot reader or another psychic, getting information about you, collective, and then going back to her YouTube channel and just telling your life story. That's what this karmic was doing. This is crazy. That's like uncalled for. So collective, I don't know if this karmic was obsessed with you. Why would somebody do that? Or collective, you're not this karmic's only victim. You're probably not this karmic's only victim. Collective, if you are this karmic's only victim, this karmic is crazy and this karmic is obsessed with you. Collective, the karmic went spying on you through divination. Or collective, the karmic went spying on you about what was going on in your life because they were in a toxic connection. They was miserable. So collective, instead of the karmic going on their YouTube channel and like talking about their own problems, collective, this karmic would talk about your problems. Because this karmic is miserable. Or collective, this karmic was just going to a lot of tarot readers, or the collective over the year, just one full year. This karmic went to several tarot readers, or collective, this karmic like was doing getting too many tarot readings done on you. Because it's like an obsession. Something was getting out of control. But the karmic did too much of something within a small period of time, within a year. The karmic did too much of something within a year's time. So collective, again, this karmic did too many tarot readings on you without you knowing. Or collective, this karmic went to too many tarot readings. Too many. Or they got too many readings on you. This karmic did too much of something. Yeah. Well, give me, what's the spell with truth unveiled? Yeah, grown. Yeah. Not with the childish games, has priorities straight, not willing to downgrade standards. Yeah. Whew. So collective, basically what's going to be exposed this week is that the karmic is childish. And collective, you was actually the grown one. This karmic is childish. Or collective, the karmic is going to actually have to see the truth and accept the truth that you're grown. Collective, I don't know if the karmic was in a secret competition with you, because this karmic thought that you were getting tarot readings on her, so she was going to get tarot readings on you. But it was only her. Collective, you grown. Or collective, I don't know if the karmic could have been trying to do something with like your birth chart or your chakras or something. But it's like collective, it wouldn't work because you was not coming up against the karmic. So collective, the karmic could have viewed you as an enemy, or the karmic thought you were an enemy to her. So she was trying to get you before you got her. But it didn't work because spirit was trying to tell this karmic, the collective not doing nothing to you. So stop. It's not going to work. Something is karmic doing because of the law. It wasn't going to work, collective, because this karmic was wrong about something. So collective, the truth that was going to be unveiled, that you was grown the whole time. And you was not doing spell work on this karmic. You was not getting tarot readings on this karmic. You wasn't in a toxic connection. And collective, or you wasn't a moocher. Collective, I don't know if this karmic spent a whole year trying to get evidence against you or do spell work on you. But the karmic gonna have a tower moment this week because collective, it wasn't true. What's the spell with this moocher? Yeah, a groupie. Can't be alone, always has to partner up with someone, tagging along just for the sake of it. So collective, this karmic is either the moocher or the groupie. Or collective, this karmic was trying to prove that you're a moocher and you're a groupie. And she was doing it for a full year. And somebody was telling this karmic to stop. And the karmic wouldn't stop. So collective, this week the karmic gonna have a tower moment. Because collective, you're actually grown. And you're not a moocher or a groupie. Collective, I don't know if this karmic thought that you was involved with their lover or something. This, oh God. Collective, I don't know if this karmic's lover left the karmic last year. And collective, this karmic assumed that their lover was with you. So it's like collective, the karmic was like getting tarot readings on you every day. Because she thought her lover was with you. But it's like collective, your lover wasn't, the karmic's lover wasn't with you. But this tarot reader could have been saying, yeah, your lover over there with the collective. And collective, that karmic lover wasn't with you. So this karmic and or the karmic's tarot reader might get karma. This could also be the karmic's tarot reader too. Because something was a lie and somebody gonna get caught. Or somebody might stop lying to the karmic this week, or the karmic is like gonna stop lying to themselves. Or this karmic might shut down their channel. Or this karmic is going to not use this tarot reader no more. Because this tarot reader is going to make an ass out of this karmic. Yeah, it's a tarot reader that's going to make this karmic feel real stupid this week. Or this tarot reader is just as crazy as this karmic. I don't know if the karmic was planning on robbing a bank and the karmic went to this tarot reader and said, tell me if I'm going to get away with robbing this bank. And this tarot reader told the karmic, yeah, you going to get away with it. And the karmic going to get caught. Or something like that. Or collective, you a tarot reader and this karmic was the one that was mooching off of you, and this karmic is a groupie. Collective, you could have been thinking, if you're a tarot reader, collective, you could have been thinking that this karmic could be one of your like subscribers or one of your viewers, and you trusted this karmic. But it's like collective, this karmic was doing something against you behind your back, or doing something against your channel. Or collective, this karmic thought that you were sleeping with her lover. And collective, this is one of your viewers or your subscribers. So collective, this karmic could have been going around telling people you're a moocher. You supposed to be a tarot reader, but you sleeping with my man. This karmic was thinking that in their mind, and it wasn't true. So collective, that could be one of the reasons why this karmic was making up fake pages and making money off your channel, because she thought you were sleeping with her lover. This is crazy. The karmic going to experience a tower moment this week because of some divination spying. Or this toxic connection could be the karmic and their tarot reader. This relationship involves constant fighting on thin ice with each other, but trying to maintain the relationship. So this could be the karmic and their tarot reader. And collective, the karmic and their tarot reader was hell-bent on coming up against you and proving you wrong. And nothing they were saying was true. Collective, this karmic could have been trying to cause you bankruptcy because the karmic's tarot reader was telling the karmic that, yeah, your husband over there at her house. Or something like that. Yeah, collective, this karmic could have been coming up against you because they're tarot reader. Or something like that. Both of them crazy. What's the scoop with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman in reverse with truth unveiled and grown? Or collective, you thought this karmic was grown. Collective, you thought that you can trust your faithful viewer or faithful subscriber or something. Collective, the truth gonna be unveiled that this karmic is not grown. This karmic is the Hangman in reverse. Third eye not awakened. This karmic is a moocher and this karmic is a groupie. So collective, I don't know who this karmic is to you. This karmic could be your tarot reader. Collective, if you're a tarot reader, this karmic could be one of your viewers, your subscribers, maybe even your moderator or whatever, a mediator, whatever you call it. This karmic could be somebody's lover. But this is tarot. Collective, you might find out that this karmic is not as grown as you thought they were. And then we got childish. Someone is being very childish, yeah. What's the scoop with the Wheel of Fortune, this hangman with this unveiled and grown? That's why Spirit putting an ending to this, because this is dumb. This is, this is holding up energy. This is, I'm surprised Spirit let this go on for a year. This is so dumb and childish in like high school, middle school. No, absolutely not. I just heard that they would not even allow this type of behavior in hell. Demons don't even do this. That's how dumb this is. They wouldn't even allow this nonsense in hell. So, I don't know. These karmics could have mental health or something. What's the scoop with this? Yeah. Okay, so I just heard collective. This is not royalty what these karmics was doing. Because even with darkness and the devil and demons, it's still a form of royalty and organized crime. Even with what I'm trying to say, collective, is even with the mob, even with doing wrong, it's still got to be a form of unity and respect, even with organized crime. These karmics, demons don't even have respect for these karmics. Because nothing they do has order to it. There's no type of, I don't even know if respect is the right word for what these karmics are doing. It's just, this is nothing. That's what I'm hearing. This is nothing. And these karmics was trying to make it something, but it's actually nothing. So it's like even demons don't have respect for this. Because this is nothing. And these karmics thought they was doing something. This is dumb. So I don't know what these karmics was doing. So we got wrong way. The direction that you were moving in was the wrong way. Make a U-turn. So collective, I don't know who this karmic is to you. I'm picking up strongly that it has something to do with tarot. So collective, I don't know if you was trying to like be a part of this karmic community, and Spirit is telling you to no. Don't follow these karmics. Don't follow these YouTube readers. Because it's nothing. This is nothing. Collective, you or somebody else was going the wrong way. Or this karmic is going to get rebuked because they were going the wrong way. So basically, these karmics was trying to make something out of nothing. And Spirit was like, absolutely not. Or no, I'm not going to let you do that to the collective. I'm not letting you. Oh, God. What's the scoop with this Tower, Justice, Moocher, and Groupie? Yeah, leveling up. You are leveling up in life. Yeah. Collective, somebody could have been trying to keep you from leveling up. Well, collective, this karmic swore up and down that they were leveling up. But the karmic gonna have a Tower moment this week. Collective, I don't know if this karmic thought they were going to level up at your expense. The expense of your chakras. The expense of your knowledge. Collective, this can even be bullying. Collective, I don't know if these karmics thought that they will be able to bully your gift away from you. But they're going to have a tower moment. Collective, if this karmic is a man, this karmic really thought that he would have his cake and eat it too. And maybe you would be all right with it, or his wife was going to be all right with it. He like, what's the big deal? Or collective, this man could have been taking money from you and giving it to his wife. And his wife was like, I don't want that damn money. Go tell that woman that you marry, I don't want that girl money. Something like that happening over the weekend. So collective, you could be dating this karmic if he a man. And collective, this man wife told him last year, you better tell that woman you married. Collective, this man could have been taking your money and giving it to his wife. And his wife could be a divine feminine. And collective, you might give this man some money this week and he gonna attempt to bring it to his wife. And his wife gonna be like, where you got that money from? And he gonna say from the collective. And collective, his wife gonna get in touch with you and tell you he married. And that he's bringing your money to her. Something like that going on. Somebody gonna have a tower moment around leveling up. Collective, be careful because this karmic could be your lover. Yeah, and his wife gonna call you and tell you that he married. And that what he been doing to you for a whole year. And collective, this woman could be a divine feminine. She grown. Something like that going on. What's the scoop with Temperance and the Seven of Swords in reverse with this divination, spying, and toxic connection? Or collective, it could be two tarot readers. They could be a couple. And collective, it could have been two tarot readers. They could be a couple. Or it's just two tarot readers, collective, that was coming up against you. Collective, you could be a fellow tarot reader as these karmics. Or it's like a collective, you could be a subscriber or a viewer. And these two tarot readers was like, these two tarot readers, collective, was doing dark magic on you. And they thought that they would level up. Collective, you could have purchased items from these tarot readers. So they could have had access to like your information or whatever. Because you purchased items from them. And collective, I don't know what these tarot readers was doing to you. But somebody was telling these two tarot readers to stop. And they wouldn't listen. Because collective, these two tarot readers really thought that they would be able to level up at your expense. And that they would get away with it. Collective, maybe because you was only a viewer or a subscriber, they thought that you're not intuitive. Or these karmics thought that you didn't have angels or ancestors. Because you was only a subscriber. You probably don't read tarot, collective. Just because somebody is not a tarot reader, that don't mean that they're not intuitive. And that they don't have gifts. So collective, these two tarot readers could have underestimated you because you was only a viewer or subscribed to their channel. So they never thought that they would have a tower moment or get caught because you don't read tarot. Yeah, dead. Something has come to a complete end. Yeah. Somebody gonna tell on somebody. And these two people could be thieves. Because they say that your worst, and when you a thief, your worst enemy is your partner in crime. When you're a thief, your worst enemy is the person that you stole with. Not the person you stole from, but the person you stole with. So collective, this toxic connection, this divination spying, they could be tarot readers, don't have to be. This divination spying, they had a toxic connection. Collective, these two people could have been stealing from you. And one of these thieves gonna tell on the other one. That's what's gonna happen this week. Or one of the thieves stopped stealing and the other thief kept stealing. So this week, collective, the one thief that stopped stealing gonna tell on the thief that's still stealing. Or something like that. Yeah. Something has come to a complete end. Yeah. Some type of divination, spying, and something to do with a toxic connection might come to an end. And some secrets might come to an end. Yeah. Yeah, collective, somebody might stop reading tarot this week, or somebody gonna close down their channel or something like that. Or a tarot reader might get arrested. A tarot, some tarot readers, they could be married, they might be going through a divorce. And because they're going through a divorce, the other spouse is going to tell on the other spouse. Because they're going through a divorce or something. Something like that going on. Something is dead because temperance is here. Yeah, and somebody's going to get caught. And somebody getting caught is the reason why something is dead. Something is over. Some type of divination, spying. Yeah, because somebody getting caught. Collective, it could have been two people coming up against you. It could have been two against one. And collective, you grown. You wasn't doing nothing to these people, but they was doing the most to you. Collective, these people was coming up against you because they felt as though you wasn't intuitive. Or collective, these two people was coming up against you because somebody was giving false information. Somebody was telling somebody that somebody was sleeping with somebody's spouse and it wasn't true. Or somebody's spouse left them. And the tarot reader was telling this client that, yeah, your spouse is over there with the collective. And it wasn't true. Or something like that. Or collective, this tarot reader had somebody thinking that your spouse was living with you. That their spouse was living with you. And collective, this man wasn't living with you. Or something like that. What's the tea with the Wheel of Fortune, Hangman in reverse, wrong way, truth revealed, and grown? Yeah, giving money. Yeah. Somebody was paying for spell work. Yeah. Somebody was paying for tarot readings. Collective, somebody might have a tower moment around their finances because they spent all their money on tarot. And then they're going to try to go rob a bank because they ain't got no more money and blame it on the government. But you done spent all your inheritance on tarot. Something like that going on. Yeah. This is something to do with tarot and like the government or something. Somebody was paying for like too much tarot within a year's time. I just heard somebody could have gotten into like a car accident or something, or somebody got some type of money, a lump sum of money. It could have been an inheritance. Somebody won a court case. Somebody got a lump sum of money. And in a year's time, this person spent 95% of their money on tarot. And then they want to get mad and say the reason why they don't got money is because of the government and COVID. But no, the reason why you don't got money is because you spent all your money on tarot. And getting tarot readings. Because somebody wasn't in reality. Illumination. Somebody spent a lot of money, like a large, I don't know if somebody won the lottery. Or somebody got their inheritance, some type of money. This person spent all their money within like a year's time on tarot. Or it's like collective, this person had a YouTube channel, but they were spending a lot of money on spell work and illusions to keep up their channel because they're not intuitive. I don't know what in the hell this person was doing. This person was paying for like intuition because they're not intuitive. They the Hangman in reverse. That's scary. That's scary. That's crazy. To be that fake, that desperate. You would do all that, spend all your money on like just to keep up the maintenance of, to keep the appearance of being intuitive. Yeah, this person probably not gonna have a car this week. They might repo this tarot reader's card this week. I don't know. Maybe it could be this it's two tarot readers, or one is a tarot reader with a YouTube channel. The other one could be like a witch doctor or practitioner. Whoever was casting the spells is the one that want to back out of it. They don't want to do this no more. Because this is getting ridiculous. This is so phony and so fake. It's like the practitioner, like, I don't want to do no more spells on you. I don't want to do no more spells so you can deceive the collective. I don't want to do that no more. This practitioner or witch doctor going to say no. So this woman holding a coin could be the practitioner, the one that was helping this fake tarot reader. This woman holding the coin could be like, no, I don't want to do that no more. Or this karmic ran out of money. So it's like this practitioner like, I can't help you. No, we not friends. This was business. I'm not helping you cast no more spells over the collective. Yeah, this practitioner, yeah, something is dead. Because this karmic done ran out of money. Yeah. So I just heard the wrong direction that the karmic was going in. The karmic was paying for intuition. You don't do that. The karmic was paying for intuition. And the karmic needs to make a U-turn and stay in a lane. Because if you're not intuitive, you're just not intuitive. So the karmic was paying for intuition. Or paying for subscribers or views or whatever. But that's the spirit saying that's the wrong way to go. Because the karmic, I think the karmic done ran out of money. And collective, this karmic either might rob a bank because they're like an extremist. Or collective, when this karmic ran out of money, they started harassing you. Making up fake pages to get on your nerve. Hoping that you will close down your channel because they had to close down their channel because they ran out of money. It's a form of harassment too, collective. What you call it? Them scammers. Collective, yeah. Yeah, these karmics was scamming. So what's the tea with the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman in reverse with all this energy? Truth unveiled, wrong, giving money in wrong way. What's the tea? Did I already did tea on that? What's the tea with the Tower, Justice, Moocher, Groupie, and Leveling Up? So in our reality collective, this tarot reader is not a tarot reader. They're a groupie. They're a groupie. They're not a real tarot reader. This tarot reader is not intuitive. They're a groupie. Can't be alone. Always has to partner up with someone, tagging along just for the sake of it. Or collective, you could be married to this karmic and you might divorce this karmic this week. So collective, this karmic probably got a habit of marrying tarot readers. This karmic loves tarot readers. So this karmic could be a male or a female, but they love tarot readers. They like to marry tarot readers. But this karmic is a groupie. Collective, if you was married to this karmic just wanted your money. And collective, this karmic not intuitive like you. But you could have been married to this karmic. Collective, this karmic could have been this karmic could have had you thinking that they knew how to level you up. But in our reality collective, this person was mooching off of you. You wasn't leveling up. Or collective, a karmic did this to you in the past and you might come forward and speak your truth. This fake tarot reader did this to you in the past. Had you thinking that y'all was leveling up or whatever, but they was really mooching off of you. And collective, you might tell the truth about this karmic tarot reader this week. Yeah, justice. Collective, you could be a Libra. Or y'all in court. Somebody could be in court this week. And it could be about a divorce or a breakup. And something to do with tarot. So something about tarot is going to get brought up in this court case. Something like that. Alright. What's the tea with this? The Tower, Justice, Moocher, Leveling Up, and Groupie. What is the tea with this? Yeah, somebody broke. Whew. Collective, somebody's the broke ass. Collective, somebody was trying to make you broke. But it's going to be a tower moment. Collective, somebody could have been planning on making you a broke ass. But it's going to be a tower moment. Or somebody's going to get karma for causing somebody bankruptcy in the past. And this is like either your spouse or a tarot reader or something. Oh. I also just heard too that this fake tarot reader might take this witch doctor to court. Because this witch doctor don't want to deal with this fake YouTube reader no more because she ran out of money. So this fake YouTube reader trying to bring this witch doctor to court. Yeah. Because this fake YouTube reader was thinking that this witch doctor was her friend. But this witch doctor like, no, this was strictly business. I'm cool with you, but this was business. You ain't got no more money. I can't help you. Or something like that. Yeah, somebody got screenshots. Yeah. Getting evidence, proof, and facts. Somebody gonna get caught. Something to do. Somebody got an STD. So collective, a YouTube reader or whoever was telling somebody that their lover was with you. Collective, this YouTube reader or whoever this karmic is, this karmic got an STD, collective, that you don't got. So collective, you might say to somebody, prove it. If that tarot reader so-called told you that your lover was with me when your lover left you, prove it. Because somebody got an STD and somebody don't. Yep. Somebody was not intuitive. Their third eye was not awakened. Well, collective, I don't know if your karmic lover trying to come back to you this week and they trying to say you gave them an STD, and collective, you gonna tell your karmic lover. Oh my, collective, somebody could have been married to this karmic. And collective, this man might try to take you to court or something to do with an STD. But collective, this man got this STD and you don't. So collective, I don't know if you and this man, this karmic, could be going through a divorce. And he gonna try to throw a monkey wrench in there and say that you gave him his STD. But collective, this man got this STD because he left you, hangman in reverse. But collective, you don't have this STD. Because collective, you grown. Or something like that. Somebody might also find out that their karmic lover was spending their money on prostitutes or something. Collective, your husband, this karmic lover was spending money on prostitutes but was trying to cause you bankruptcy and telling people you gave him an STD. Or collective, if you do have this STD, this karmic gave it to you, you didn't give it to this karmic because somebody probably paid for prostitutes or something crazy like that. And this karmic wanted to cause somebody bankruptcy. Spirit gonna say no. Yeah, played out. Something getting played out. What's the T with temperance? 7 of Swords in reverse. Divination, spying, toxic connection, and dead. Yeah, creativity, munching collective. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off for you. Collective, spirit putting an ending to this week. Whoever these creativity munchers are or was is dead this week. Because these creativity munchers collective is experiencing a tower moment this week. And something's going to die. Something going to be over because somebody going to get caught. Somebody going to snitch on somebody. Somebody going to expose somebody. And it could be even their partner in crime. Yeah. Yep. So that's what's going on, collective. And then we got bad karma. Then we got running. Collective, this is my card for like a bossy female. Somebody that likes to run the show. So collective, somebody might get karma for being bossy. Them being bossy is what like got them caught. Somebody might turn on somebody because they were being too bossy. So collective, it could have been two people that came up against you and stole money from you. But it's like this bossy person was trying to control the stolen money. So collective, somebody gonna tell on somebody. Because the bossy person was trying to control the stolen money. That's what I heard. They was trying to control the stolen money. Or still the stolen creativity or something like that. Somebody was trying to control something or somebody that was stolen. Yeah. Somebody getting bad karma because somebody was controlling. Somebody could have been very like horny. Or somebody's going to be very angry this week. Because they was being nosy, collective. Yeah. Somebody didn't realize this. They didn't see it coming. Somebody didn't know that them being controlling, being bossy, being horny. Collective, somebody could have even been saying you were sleeping with their lover because they were sleeping with your lover. Somebody could have been doing reverse psychology too. And they did not know that that don't work like that. When you do reverse psychology or you do projecting, witchcraft, that stuff come back. Somebody didn't know that. So collective, somebody didn't know that karma was attached to them being bossy, being horny, or being angry, and being nosy, collective, in your business. Somebody didn't know that it was a karma to that type of behavior, because they wasn't awakened. Their third eye wasn't awakened. Yeah, this person was the hangman in reverse. So let me see something. What's the spill with this illusion? Yeah, copying your style. See, yeah, collective, I told you. Someone likes how you dress, talk, look, etc. so much that they try to act like you. Collective, somebody was so much in an illusion. This person thought that they were you. This person could have been copying you for so long, maybe a whole year, that this person really started to think that they were you. Yeah, this person started to think that they were you, collective. Collective, it's going to be illuminated. Some type of illumination that somebody was copying your style. Or collective, this karmic is going to realize that by projecting onto you, they were actually, I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to say it right. But, yeah, something going to get illuminated that somebody was copying somebody's style and somebody was lying on somebody. Or somebody went crazy. Collective, somebody really thought they was you. What's the spill with women holding a coin? This person lost their mind. This person could have like lost their mind by accident because they was doing something with chakras. Something could have happened to this person by accident because they wanted a chakra to be unblocked, or they wanted to operate out of their north node, but it wasn't the right time. Something this person was trying to do, but it wasn't right, or it wasn't the right time, or they was doing something out of order. So it's like collective, somebody skipped steps trying to copy your style. They skipped steps. Yeah, this person was trying to do something that was out of order. Yeah. What's the spill with woman holding a coin? Whew. Yep, jealous. Yep. Wants the one you're with. Yeah. So collective, this could be two karmics. I don't know. Or this could be the karmic. The karmic could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This karmic could be the woman holding a coin. Something might get illuminated about this karmic. Or this could be two people. The karmic could have been working with this woman holding a coin. Or collective, the karmic became this woman holding a coin because she was jealous. Yeah. So collective, the karmic became this woman holding a coin, or she posed as the woman holding a coin because she was jealous. So collective, this karmic could have lied about her birthday. Collective, this karmic could be a Pisces, but she could have been telling somebody that she a earth sign because she wanted your lover. Collective, you and your lover could be tarot readers or something like that. Collective, this karmic could have lied to your lover or something and lied about her birthday. This karmic could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or a Libra. But she lied about her birthday or something, or she lied about her birth chart or something. And she was posing maybe as an earth sign, but it was out of jealousy or something. So this woman holding a coin wants the one you're with or something like that. And it's going to be illuminated. Or collective, like I said, there's two people coming up against you. One of them was copying your style, collective, and the other one was jealous. So I also just saw, collective, it was two people coming up against you. They came together to team up against you. Collective, say like this is a third party situation in love. And both of these women want your divine masculine. One of the karmics came up against you because she wanted to copy your style. The other karmic came up against you because she was jealous. She wanted your divine masculine. It's like collective, these two might bump heads because both of them want your divine masculine. This is dumb. These two came up against you, collective, to try to take your man from you, to cause you a divorce or a breakup. But it's like both of them want your divine masculine. So they might have a falling out, collective, over your lover. And one of them gonna tell on the other one. This is crazy. Oh, God. That's just common sense. These two should have had a discussion before they even teamed up against you, collective. But I'm going to end it. Yeah, then we got incarcerated. Or collective, I don't know if you the one who could have divorced your divine masculine, or your lover could have left you. And collective, these two women could be fighting over your lover. And it's like, collective, you're not even with your lover. But it's like these two came up against you because of a man or something. They did all that to you, and it's like nobody got this man. This man not with you, he not with this other karmic, and he ain't with the other karmic. So collective, why they was trying to cause you bankruptcy, I don't know. But Spirit wasn't going to let that happen. Because collective, this man done ghosted all three of y'all. And these two karmics, collective, trying to come up against you to cause you bankruptcy, or they trying to tear up your YouTube channel over a man that done ghosted everybody. This is crazy. Or this man done passed away. Oh my God. Collective, I don't know if your divine masculine could have passed away in the past. And I don't know, collective, what these two karmics was trying to do. Collective, I also just heard, collective, you could have been married to this man, or you was married to your divine masculine. He could have passed away in the past. Collective, these two karmics was like trying to get your channel shut down because your divine masculine passed away. And it's like, collective, these two karmics was trying to prove that you were unfaithful to your divine masculine, so you shouldn't get his insurance money, or you shouldn't get his estate or something. For some of y'all, this man passed away. But these two karmics was trying to come up against you, collective, because this man passed away. And they could have been trying to prove something, collective, so you couldn't get this man money, or you couldn't get his estate, but you was married to this man or something, collective. And Spirit gonna bring a tower moment to that this week. Because collective, whatever these karmics are saying that you did, it's not true. And even if it is true, collective, Spirit is telling these two karmics, mind your business. Because collective, you could really be a widow. You could really be a widow, and these two karmics was trying to come up against you so you wouldn't get paid, or they didn't want you to have your husband's estate or something like that. They need to mind their business. Or collective, they just wanted to get close to you so they can feed off your estate that you got from your husband that passed away or something like that. This is wrong. But I'm going to end it. So, yeah. Somebody could have been trying to cause blockages to like cuffing season. Collective, somebody could have been trying to say that you really didn't love your divine masculine. You was cheating on him during the whole relationship, the whole marriage. Somebody was trying to cause blockages, collective. Or to keep you from something. But collective, these two karmics can have addictions as well. Or something like that. Or collective, these two karmics want to fight over you about this man, and he got addictions. He could be a drug addict, and they want to fight with you over this man, and he a crackhead or something. Yeah, collective, it could be two women fighting with you over a crackhead. And collective, I don't think you with this man. Yeah. Or collective, be careful, because you could be a YouTube reader and your subscribers or your viewers, collective, is dealing with your ex or something, or your divine masculine, and they pay you for tarot readings or something. Something like that going on. Or collective, you could be a tarot reader with a YouTube channel. It's other tarot readers, collective, that come to you and pay for tarot readings, but they come under a different name. They don't come to you as their authentic self. They come to you and get tarot readings under a different disguise, but they're a fellow tarot reader as you. And I don't know what these other two tarot readers was doing to you, collective. Yeah, but whatever this nonsense is, this stupidity, this childishness, this thievery, Spirit causing a tower moment to it and a death to it this week. So collective, don't worry about it. Karma is here. Justice is here. Yeah. So, and then we got wolf in sheep's clothing. Then we got jackpot and confused and child neglect. So, collective, I don't know. Somebody could have been trying to come up against you because of your child's mother or your child's father. And this man don't even take care of his kids, or this woman don't take care of her kids. And Spirit was saying, I think not. You're not about to bother the collective over this man or this woman who don't even take care of their kids. No. Because collective, you grown. And you not dealing with this wolf in sheep's clothing who's not even taking care of the kids. And they trying to cause confusion around some money or something, a jackpot or something. Spirit said no. Yeah, so let me end it. So this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And collective, enjoy your week. And collective, I don't know. These karmics is going to experience a tower moment this week. So that's what I have. Thanks.